I'm Gary Moore. I work at Southwestern Baptist Seminary in the paint shop. Vision is very critical. Well, because I'm a diabetic, it started to affect the retina in my eye. And so what I did was I had to get new glasses. So I went to the optometrist, and I noticed she had a real grave look in her face. And I said, is there something wrong, doctor? And she goes, you need to see an ophthalmologist now. I said, okay, can you explain to me why? And then she showed me the pictures that they took. And the blood vessels in my eye were starting, the term she used was retinopathy. She had taken pictures before, when I first got my glasses a year before that. And she said that the vessels in your eyes are starting to leak, and you need to see an ophthalmologist as soon as possible. So I went on what I call a trek to find an ophthalmologist because I don't have insurance, and the problem was they wouldn't accept me. So finally, one of the elders of the church said, I know an ophthalmologist, I'll talk to her, she'll see you. That was $284 alone for 3 minutes, okay? And she goes, you need Project Access. I said, why? Because you have a very serious condition. You're starting to have very serious retinopathy. And if you don't get treatment, then you'll go blind. And I'm like, she didn't mince any words, and then she just walked out. So, and they got the information for me. And so then I called Project Access, and they called me. And I tell you, without Project Access, more than likely I would be blind. It was that serious. And so, no, what it is, they can either do injections or they can do, there's 3 strengths of laser, okay? And I got what they call the baby laser because of Project Access, I was able to get there fast enough, and I didn't hesitate, and Project Access didn't hesitate, and they got me in, and he used a baby laser on me. And so he was able to seal off those vessels. Because it's kind of like your retina hangs there, and if the blood vessels get out of whack, it just falls. And what you need to understand is that if you don't treat it, it's not like, oh, we'll take you some medicine, it'll get better. If you go blind with retinopathy, you can't go back. It's irreversible. So that's why it was so important that Project Access helped me so much. I've told many, many people how thankful I was that this organization was around. First of all, I'm an industrial painter. I've done it for a long time, almost 40 years. I have to have really good visual acuity because we look at things, people go, that's not smooth. No, it's not smooth. And I can see things you can't see in paint, okay? Which isn't a big deal to people that don't paint, but it is in our profession. Plus, I'm an artist. I do abstract expressionism. So we're kind of weird, you know? We're very picky, okay? And I started off doing automotive coatings. So I have to be able to see things you'll never see in paint. And that's just what I do, you know? I can't do my job if I can't see, or if my sight is impaired in any way. For instance, I wear prisms, okay? So that was the first thing the optometrist found out. You have too strong a prism. I said, is that why I'm seeing double sometimes? She goes, yes, you have too strong a prisms. This all came on because I had a stroke about 5 years ago. I want to thank all the doctors. But Dr. Warminski, I would kiss you if I could. You did the most amazing job. Your support staff was amazing. It was just, as we say in the redneck world, off the chain. I'm so impressed by your office. I mean, after that first trip to the optometrist and then the ophthalmologist, I didn't know what to expect. But Project Access really made it so much easier. You know, because my fear was I'm just going to go blind slowly and I'll lose my job and then I'll be blind You know, I won't be able to do my favorite thing, art, you know, and so fortunately, I mean, it was the best blessing in the world that this, I didn't even know about this. It was just really a great service.